So what I've done is I built this up with boxwood. And I really would rather use an English boxwood because it's much softer than this type of boxwood. I'm not sure what kind this is. It's what I have in my yard though. And so I just take it and clip the ends, insert them in.
You did the same thing with the Oasis as far as sinking it in the
Absolutely.
water?
After I get it taped on here, I would take this and fill my sink full of water and just set them in there like this, and as it absorbs the water, it'll sink on down, and that gets all the air bubbles out of it.
Then you can just add water to the tray.
You can, or just, what I would do is just hold it under the faucet for 30 seconds, and let it just saturate the whole thing. And it's going to fill up the tray, it's going to run over. Just leave it sitting in the sink for a few minutes. Well, anytime you do this, I always cut the ends of your little stems so that it'll have good water absorption. And I started at the bottom and I worked up, and as I came up, I let the stem start going in this way rather than out. That gives me my tree shape because the Oasis is square. So basically all the stems are cut the same length, just about. It's just the way that the direction that I've inserted them into the Oasis.
Just let it stand up. Yeah.
Wayne, could you do that in an artificial? In whatever artificial?
You could do an artificial. If you could find a really nice artificial boxwood, sure. And I've even taken this and added in it some cedar or some little short needle pine. Add that in with this. That works good. Then when I get it all together, and this has got a few little empty holes, but you get the general idea. You may have to go back and do a little shaping on it, just like a little bonsai tree, just to give it more of a, if you're not careful, it'll end up looking like a ball, or it'll all be squared off, and you don't want that. But you want it just to have a general tree shape. And once you get that done, well, I'll use the ribbon I did. No, I'm going to tie you with bow. Just to show you I can tie a bow. Don't have much ribbon here. Maybe we'll use this one after all.
It doesn't look so bad.
Anyway, I did tie this little, just a simple loop bow, 6 loops. And I put an extra tail in there. And we're going to take this and set him in there, like that. Kind of tuck the little stringers in. And so you would not even have to take this bow off to water it. Just let the water from the faucet run on the side. If the ribbon gets a little wet, it'll dry. It's not going to hurt it. You can do this in silvers. You can do it all in whites. All in white is very pretty. You could do it in golds, whatever color you want. So do the same thing. Take the little millimeter balls and just they tuck right into the Oasis. Scatter them out. Do some singles and some triples and some doubles. Almost look like little holly berries in there. Anyway, so you get the general idea of that. Now, you can make this up Thanksgiving weekend. It'll last till Christmas. Be great for a little, be great for a kitchen island or a little sideboard or buffet. And this would even be pretty, if your powder room's large enough, got space, you could put this in a